It has been another full roster of sports this past week for sports enthusiasts to enjoy, as we normally do every Sunday. We will try to go through as many sports as possible with senior SABC News sports journalist Thando Mxoli. Thando, Springboks women this afternoon against France. Big one for them, however inconsequential. They've already qualified for the quarters, but they want this confidence booster. It's
more than just a confidence booster, because if the Springbok women win, they don't face New Zealand, they face Ireland. That's a biggie. New Zealand, I think, are 7-time champions of the World Cup. So you're trying to avoid those kind of fixtures so early in the tournament. We have a better chance against Ireland, who are not a terrible team. They're a very good team. But I'd rather face Ireland than New Zealand. So we need to beat the highly ranked France. I think France are in the top 4 in the world. This team, again, has got the confidence going into this tournament. They seem like a united bunch. They seem like, you know, when you play sports and it seems like fun, and it's no longer true. You look around, you see smiles around, you see the different energy about this team.
And an emotional space.
Well, definitely. Even he looks like he's in a very good space, which is another very great thing. So, again, everything seems to be coming together for this team. We've seen world-class performances from Oaseza, for example. Nadine Skromoff is also outstanding. So, looking forward to it.
The defensive system of the Springboks women has been what has really been their trump card here. Their attack isn't as clinical, as piercing, and as high speed as we see them on the defense.
The defense has improved a lot, but the attack takes a while, because remember, this is a new coach who's barely been in the job for a year.
Yeah.
So he's trying to bring in different things, and with Face, you know very well that your attack is going to be sorted when it needs to be. They'll be sharp, they'll take the opportunity when it presents itself. So again, I'm expecting them to actually play the strongest team for this match, because also you don't want to break up this momentum that they've built up.
So our attack seems to come from scrum half, and that's Nadine, where it's coordinated out of. Nadine's box kick is clinical.
She controls the game a lot better at scrum half than in the other positions. She can play flank, she can play fullback, but at scrum half, she controls the game, and you want your best player with as much time as possible on the board to dictate play and see the gaps.
From the women to the men, Kobus Reinach also seemed to have controlled that attack quite well in the second half. Yesterday you were watching?
I was watching. Kobus for me is a bit slow. You know, Grant, when you look at Grant and the service you get from Grant Williams, even the box kicking from Grant, you could compete for those kicks.
And we were good in the air, it seems, yesterday.
But because of the kick, the quality of the kick allows you as a chaser to be able to compete in the air, and there's almost a 50, even and higher chance of getting the ball back. But when Kobus was kicking it, firstly, the kicks are going too far and they're not hanging high enough. So the chasers are not going to have enough time to get to the ball and even compete. That's what Fourie Prayer, for example, was amazing, where he could control the ball from the base purely because he could control the kicks. And that for me was a bit lacking. Like Rassi apparently is announcing the team tomorrow, so I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in the Faf as a second scrum half and say, listen, let's go.
And Faf still has a reliable box kick?
More than a reliable box kick. And
why are we contesting New Zealand in the air, given yesterday's weather?
The conditions, if you're playing in wet conditions, the ball almost feels like it's got soap. So you're gonna drop it quite a lot. So if you kick it in the air, firstly, you're gaining a lot more ground with the kick, and you have a better chance of retaining the ball. Remember, in wet conditions, you don't want to be running with the ball. Unless you're going to keep it tight in the forwards. And again, you need to be dominant in those collision points. If you're not, then kick it in the air, and then that allows you a 50-50 chance. Whoever's defending
Keenan did well in the air. Was he a breakout for you yesterday?
One of the best games I've seen him play at wing in a while. I'm one of those people that I would actually written him off as a wing and thought maybe he should focus on playing center. But Kenan Moody, we saw the old Kenan Moody. He competed, he got a lot of the balls defensively, he was vicious. He wasn't him. Peter Steve to Sia Kolisi were really. They dominated every single collision they found themselves in, and that is what you're looking for.
Sasha, how did he do?
He's still trying to give the ball away too many times for me. In the tackle, Sasha's big enough of a player to take the contact and go down with the ball and not lose possession. We're losing a lot of possession with him trying to force the pass when there's no need to do that. So again, Sasha, I'd still keep him in the squad because it's a learning process with him. He's growing into the role. Sasha, in about 2-3 years' time, imagine him, Fassi, and Damien, the kind of quality fullbacks we could have going into the World Cup. So again, we're looking good.
Utility back, he can just be anywhere really. Proteas taking on England. We've secured this. What are we playing for today?
A whitewash would be nice. But again, Lords is the ground that keeps giving to us. We sealed the series at Lords.
Yeah.
It's for me, we're talking about this in the newsroom the other day, how this team is not the most talented team that we've ever had as a Proteas national team, but they seem to be focused on the right things. There's less politics with this group. They're just playing to the best of their ability, whatever that is, and things seem to be coming right together. I mean, like, to win a series in Australia and England back to back, that's quite a feat. People can say the quality of the English and the Australians are not the same as in the past, but to go and do that away from home,
top tier teams.
That is really, for me, an impressive achievement. And again, it talks about how Shoki Conrad, in all formats of the game, has managed to get the best out of the top players in the country. Shoki Conrad is a product of our own system. He knows the players. He's seen them develop from the academy all the way to Protea level. And he almost understands the characters and what is needed to make those guys perform at their best. Aiden Markram has become better.
And of course, bringing in new talent. Cody Yusuf today at the crease.
But that's the thing.
Second over, yeah.
So even an Aiden Markram has become better under Shoki Conrad than previous coaches.
Bafana taking on Nigeria. They had a good innings against Lesotho, of course, notwithstanding the controversy of Debo Mokoena participating in the game. But Nigeria seems to have got their confidence after yesterday's defeat of Rwanda. What's your view on that?
Firstly, I'm glad that the game is not going to be played in Gauteng. It's been taken to Bloemfontein, which is it's going to take away the home gamer element for Nigeria. I'm not impressed with the pitch in Bloemfontein at the moment.
Yeah.
That could improve. But South Africa needs to go get maximum points against Nigeria so that when FIFA eventually makes a ruling on the Tebogo Mokoena issue, it does not affect us that much. We'll still have enough points to qualify. So again, we can't go there and sit and say we're going to draw against Nigeria. We can't give them respect. We need to beat them. The team is playing well. I mean, like we were talking about it again the other day. When you look
if we lose, does it give Benin enough of a ground to catch up?
Yeah. If we lose, it brings everyone closer to us, and that is not what we want. If we get maximum points, even if we lose one game, we're still ahead. Okay. And that is what we're looking for. So again, you look at the talent in the team, and Nkota can come in and start ahead of Sibele. You've got people like Mufukeng on the bench. That is the depth and the quality of players that we've got at Bafana level. Hugo Bruce has done amazingly well in terms of putting together a nice group of players and actually recognizing talent and form when those people are peaking. So again, we're looking good. We're looking like we're on the right path.
Yeah. Thando, thank you so much for that, man. All the best and enjoy that Springbok women game this afternoon. I really do hold thumbs for them. I'm going to be watching that.